Hey, and welcome back to Road to Gehenna. Well, it sure was a road. I guess it's now the road from Gehenna, because we are leaving this place. Well, almost. There's the two things that I have left, because for some reason I thought it was one. There are 2 stars missing, if I recall correctly, in 2 of the previous areas. Like the first one and the second one, I think? Or was the first and the third one? And we probably are going to need those to save admin from their prison. But first we need to check out what even happens like in the main area now. Because like last time it was already really dark. And like I am struggling to see anything. The storm is definitely closing in. Good thing that I don't need to look for anything in here, right? Right. Is this even the right path? No, this is probably the wrong way. I'm just gonna follow... I can't see the path anymore, it's so dark. I'm just gonna go behind like that wall here. Okay. Everyone's waiting. And like the shader in here certainly is interesting. I do think it's interesting that this is like closer to like the storm, while like the other areas don't really get affected by it. But hey, for now, everyone's standing here. They just see... Have I imagined that? I thought I saw like one of those people flicker there. But yeah, it's like everyone. Even Spider is here, right? Borg, Mr. Mulciber, the blacksmith, Kaiju. There certainly are a lot, and like we still have like a little bit of space like in front for one more person. But as I mentioned before, like I need to figure out the last puzzles that I'm struggling with, because I don't really know how to continue otherwise. I don't know if I need everything to start off with. Like, I still believe that I need the star pieces to like open the domes and stuff. I'm not sure what to do though, so I'm just gonna assume that this is going to be something once I have like all the star pieces. Maybe not. This is area 3. I'm gonna start with area 1. And this episode is going to be weird, probably. Like, I always say, like, weird, because, like, most of the stuff I show is obviously on camera. And this is going to be, like, one of those episodes where I have to run around a lot, probably. So, I guess I'm just gonna take the teleporter into, like, nicer fields. I'm going to check out, like, the puzzle again before, like, my camera dies here. And because there is one piece I still don't know how to solve. And I don't think that what I just did like in the previous episode really helped me think about that. How do I reach that? Like maybe I can climb along the walls, because like this seems to be somewhat connected. And like I was always surprised by like this wall, right? Like there's like a gap in between. Maybe I can actually make it there, but like from there, can I even continue? Right? Like if I go outside on the fields? Well, yeah, like, just to finish my thought, I don't know if I properly called it that, but like I'm gonna cut like a decent amount of like me running around probably. I'm still like very much convinced that there are going to be like other Easter eggs I also, by the way, missed. I just didn't find. The way I explored in this game made me miss them, I guess. But yeah, like because we do have some cubes that we can use. And like my current theory is like maybe I can somehow make it on top of this wall here. Or like more precisely this one. Because like this is like kinda, I guess, put back a little bit. I don't know why there's the gap here, but like we do have the fence, and I would have to make it on top, and then maybe I could jump from like, I guess, pillar to pillar around here. But I would need this piece here, but I need to at least reach like this wall somehow. Huh. I'm gonna go get the cubes. It's been like a few weeks since I last been here, right? Like, because like I'm recording so far, like even though I'm recording so far ahead, this is like definitely in a previous recording session that has been uploaded for a long time. Let me try to remember how to get those cubes, because I do remember there were 2. I think one of them is like over there somewhere. Yeah, this one needed like the red laser. Where's the other cube? I am genuinely not sure. But hey, let's see if I still remember like how to solve puzzles. I mean, it's been a little bit since that was a thing, I guess. Let's get over here. We have the first connector here. We need you to... Do I even need the second cube? I mean, I do need like a cube to climb, right? And I do need the red connector, but I do have 2 lasers now, so I can at least open you somehow. The red connector's on this side, right? Like if I put you there, and I don't actually need the fans yet, or ever. Do I even like them? Where's the other one? Like I'm genuinely trying to remember, but I just can't. Over there. This should be enough to at least get like one of the cubes. Is the other one? Like there wasn't one here. Was there like another room nearby? Or am I just imagining that there were 2 cubes? Maybe there was only 1 cube that I needed to... I mean, why would there be a second cube? Right, like we only needed 1 for this puzzle, so I don't think that there was a second one, actually, now that I think about it. Okay, I'm gonna use 1 cube to glitch out. I say glitch out, but you know what I mean. Right, like if I climb here, like I can make it on top of... I don't think I've ever tried to make it on top of this wall here. Jump. Yeah. Okay. This one definitely brings me inside, but it doesn't bring me over there. I don't think I can make that jump there. Do I want to jump inside? Because okay, I guess the... Oh, wait. Choice wasn't made for me. I, for some reason, thought it was. But hey, if I stand here... Can I make out like a way to make it on top of these walls there? I don't think it's possible from here. Like, it doesn't seem like it, so I'm gonna just jump over here for now. And maybe here. I do not think that I can go through those windows. You know, it would be interesting to see if I can make it inside of those windows. No. Okay, I'm gonna leave it for now. Okay. This one's broken anyway. I hope I'm not wasting my time with this. Because, you know, time is a thing. Sometimes I need it. I don't think I can make this... Yeah. Is there any space I could reach? Like I can make it up this pillar, probably. Okay, barely. But then what? This is... I don't think the right place to do this. I could maybe... make it up here? But it's also not high enough. Can I climb on this side? Like, I just need to bring the cube inside. This is like my first priority. I don't even know if it's like really necessary, but it can't hurt. Like if I actually manage to do it. I don't think I can stand here, yeah. I can stand like on the platform on the other side. If I make it, like this little rock. That's kind of it. I don't think I can stand here at all. Okay. That's annoying. At least. Again, I don't even know if this is actually required, right? Like, this might just be completely off. I might just be missing a very obvious solution. That sometimes just happens. I'm just gonna keep the cube here, just in case. Wait. Let me... Because I will forget where it is. Let me put you, like, in front of the door here. Because I think if I could make it there... Like, this is a relatively low wall, but I don't think that this is really required to jump on top of this one. Even though we might be able to make this wall, but this is... Like, this wall seems too worn. I don't think I can make it up there. Okay. This is like my first thought process here. The next one is, okay, if I go through here, is there a way for me to, like, put the cube in a position where I can climb this wall? Because if I make it on top of this wall there, I think this is solved. And this one is actually a little bit lower. If I could make it like on a pillar up there, then that would be fine, I think. Because again, I don't really see any other way to make this. I would need to make it up there. And there should be a cube somewhere here, right? With the connector. Trying to remember how to do this. I think that there was the cube over here, right? Okay, we do have the cube. Because I don't think I can stand on these statues. Huh. You know what? I'm gonna think a little bit about it. What I can do. Just because, like, I would really love to give, like, both of the puzzles, like, a little bit of time. And I don't want to have, like, a really long episode of me just rambling about, like, potential things. Like, whenever I come up with something, I'm obviously going to show, like, a minute or so. But if that doesn't really work out, then so be it. Yeah, okay, this is definitely not high enough. Like, even if I bring a cube here, I don't think I can jump up these walls. Also, why is there only one statue? I don't know if this is like any like meaningful in any way. Because I don't think I can drop you like on top of there and then jump. But I can jump up here, but this is definitely not high enough. I can kind of stand on top of you. Like on the side at least. Don't think that this is going to help me a lot, but hey, sure exists. Yeah, but I'm sliding off if I try to stand on your head. Maybe I can actually make it from like over here. I do remember we went here before to kind of glitch out, but like we required it for another puzzle, right? But I can technically go over here, right? And I should be able to make this jump. Okay, so I can at least bring the cube over here. I don't think this is like quite the right place, but like maybe. By the way, I did solve the puzzle like regularly first. Great, like normally first, so I can at least freely move around. I don't know if I'm going to need that at some point, but you know, it can't hurt. But now that I have the cube, like at least this part's like relatively easy. I do like that. I'm still not sure about like this whole mess of an area over there, because like you would just get like soft locked on there, so I'm not sure if this is quite as intentional. It might be. Okay, how am I doing this? I need to somehow make it up here. I don't want to fall inside of the level, right? Like this is like currently my predicament, I guess. If I put you there, I can at least make this jump slightly easier. Like I can still not grab you if I'm here, okay. But at least made the jump now. Game! Why do you push me off the platform? Okay, I guess I have to restart. Let's try this again. Okay, I'm back at the place I was before. Now I hope that this was even worth it. Okay, I jumped down the other side. That's fine though. Can I make it to a good place over there? Because like this is all broken, right? Let's jump up here. Okay. There is a ladder over there though. This kind of tells me that this might be an interesting place to check out. Because like otherwise you don't get ladders, right? Okay, I'm gonna, like worst case, I'm gonna waste a little bit of time if I jump down here with my cube. Right, like this kinda tells me that maybe there's like a reason to climb here. How would you reach that place? Like I could put a cube on the other side, but that's not quite what I want to do. I don't think that there's a good way to glitch inside. Like, why do you have a ladder here, but like not on the other area? That's like the reason why I'm so confused about this ladder here. This might have not been it. Unless there's like something... No, this is already like outside of the puzzle again. Okay, I guess the cube didn't help me too much here. Why though? That's so weird. Also, camera died. I'm gonna, you know, fix the camera and run around a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna bring the second cube inside. I don't know if that's going to be like that useful, but I do have a theory of what I can do. I'm just gonna solve the puzzle here real quick. Okay, now we have 2 cubes in this area. Can I somehow... Okay, select 2 cubes in this area. I want to select currently here, just so I can move around. Can I place the cube on top of the statue? I don't think I can. I'm gonna try it again, like in a bit maybe. But like, where would I even try to stack out? Like, this place is... Wait a second. This place isn't actually too bad. If I got a little bit more height... Because I don't think I can stand on those. Wait, you can just stand on those? Okay, that's new. I can... Ooh, the issue is though, can I even... This is blue what I need. Okay, I need blue. I can absolutely do this then. I need the second cube. I just need like the blue one. For like all the connectors here, because I need to connect to all of you. I don't actually think the last one needs the blue one. I think the last one needed the red one, but I put you here. I can bring the second cube with me. Okay, now that I have this, I can put you on top of here. I can't bring you with me though. But I do think that this jump is possible. Oh wait, now I can jump. Okay. Can I jump to... Okay. I guess this is a possibility. I don't even know if I needed like the second cube actually. Now that I've reached this. Yeah, okay. This is a lot easier like this. Do I want to go around? I mean, worst case, I could just go inside. Like now this is solved. I'm just curious about like what the outside looks like. I guess there's just an alcove here. Okay. I'm gonna be careful though. Wait, is that a jump? Can I walk? Okay, I can walk here. Okay, this is a lot easier than I thought. Okay. I'm not even sure if I needed the second one. I think it makes it at least easier to put it there. But hey, we got an star. One is still missing, and I hope I have like enough time in this episode. Probably, right? Yeah. And this is just ruins. Okay. We are still missing one more star. And after that, I can finally... I say finally, as if this had taken like so long. This was like 20 minutes of my time. I can then jump and see if I can save admin. But like next episode, obviously, right? Like I like to focus up for like special episodes. I, by the way, love how confused I am every single time just because of this wall here. It's nice, like, so you can kind of enclose or encapsulate an area, but like in this shader, I can't see anything. Okay, the last one is area 3, which is... This is 4, this is 3. One more star, right? Like there isn't one over here that I forgot about. Yeah, one last star. Also, I do have mail, apparently. Like, oftentimes it just shows that I have mail, but I don't actually have mail. Maybe I'm gonna get an answer. But we are going to figure that one out another time. This one, I think I didn't even know where the star was hiding. So it's going to probably be a bit of exploring on my end. Whatever that means. Yeah. It's the bridge again. Like, we got the star that was over there. We had a star in there that we got. Didn't we have one in the upper area there? Or where was the last one that we already got? Like, obviously, one's missing, but, like, I don't even know where to look. Right? I'm just kind of saying that if we had stars in specific areas, and I'm assuming that there's not going to be a second star in there, or at least if there is, I'm going to look there last. Because I have the weird prediction that it's going to be in another one first. Wait, was the last one here? Didn't I glitch out here or something to get one star? That's a trivia room, right? Wasn't there like something else enclosed? Yeah, I think... No, wait, this is just a lever. Where was the other star? Like, I definitely used this one to reach a star. But I don't think the extra star was here. But I could get at least connectors out of here, right? I did that somehow. Again, it's been a bit, as always. So there wasn't a star here. Where was the other star that we found? And I'm just gonna hop around the forest a little bit. Because we've never been like on this plateau over here, I guess. Don't know if it's important. Right, like, I just like exploring every once in a while. And worst case, I'm looking at nature until, you know, the zaps are starting. Yeah, I'm still relatively sure that this island doesn't really belong to this level then. But I'm still gonna jump because I can try. Worst case, I'm gonna get, you know, moved back. I can reach the island from here. Wait, maybe? Maybe the island is part of this? Okay, it's not. I was just surprised that I could walk that far. Is there? I'm sorry about the zapping, but like... Is there a path I can take? Because it seems like some parts are like not even, you know, making the noise. Which I think is fascinating. It's probably not underwater, I hope. Because if it were underwater, I'd riot. I don't know, I feel like this would be not so nice. I'm gonna see if I can make it to specific places here. Yeah, I'm quite sure that this is not the solution, but like we have had situations before where I could suddenly like glitch out of the world and stuff. Right, and like maybe there's like a path here that like you can take where it's like not doing the noises. I'm just gonna skip that for you guys for viewing experience, right? I mean, it is kind of nice that we can just walk around underwater, right? But I still believe that this is not where they would hide something. I think that would be rather unfair. At least if it's like far away from a landmark. Like if it were like directly under the bridge, I could see that. But like it's not going to be like in the middle of the water, right? It would just be rude, to say the least. We can actually walk quite far this direction. Like I'm currently further away from the bridge. There are a bunch of trees even. Huh. I just like to climb around like this. I don't think I see anything particularly star-shaped. But hey, maybe... Okay, now it's starting. Like, I would be surprised, like, if after all this time a star was sitting in an area with, like, the zaps. I don't think I can... I can walk a little bit, okay. But, like, I feel like we tried this before. Wait a second, with, like, the zaps, can I see any stars? Yeah, no, that's not fun. Let's go back. Have I ever been in that area? Oh, there was a little leg spike. I have. I must have. No? Okay, you can actually jump out of there, but like... What's going on here? Oh, okay, that's a star. Okay, I want to say, like, this area I was just, like, looking around here. Spent, like, so much time just checking out, like, all the corners of the map and just realized, hey, wait, that's, like, an area I never looked at. Okay, I do need a cube here, though. Which, honestly, isn't, like, the hardest thing to get inside. Like, I do know how to get a cube outside of this level. And I don't know, like, maybe... I could also just... Okay, I can't really run over this. Is there like a lever or something I can flip to open the gates? Because otherwise I need to, you know, run up again afterwards. Which, admittedly, is not the worst thing in the world. I'm just not sure if there's like an easier way of doing this. Like, I think I made it like really close to here before. Okay, so my goal is now, I'm gonna get a cube. And I'm just gonna go like up again and then... jump inside. I think that's the easiest way of doing it. I might look around slightly. But honestly, I don't think that this is... It might actually be possible. Wait a second. I'm gonna try just because, like, this is, like, more of me and my ego than this being, like, the reasonable choice. But I have the weird feeling that there might be, like, another way here. Can I stand here? No. But if I could make it, like, up there. I don't think it's quite possible. I feel like I need to go like the whole way around. But for now, like I just wanna like remember how I did this, right? Like I jump over here, and like I can jump on top of these walls, but I don't think I can go around there, right? Like I tried this before, kind of. Yeah, it's probably easier to just bring a cube with me and go from there, because like I cannot get you. Okay, I need like a second cube apparently. For some reason I thought it was possible. Maybe I misremembered. Maybe I just clicked wrong. I don't know. It's also not that important, let's be honest. I'm just gonna, you know, again, go out of here. Like once you get over here, that's actually really easy. Like you can just jump here, pick you up. Like I can still try to go around here, right? Can't drop there. I got kind of stuck. And I just want to see if it's possible, okay? Okay, no, this is actually a slippery wall. Okay, I'm gonna, you know, climb up to the top and then make my drop. Okay, we are getting close. I still love, like, okay, I have, like, this love-hate relationship with, like, these jumps. Because, like, you get, like, the help, but, like, if you want to break out of the game, like, I mentioned this before, like, I would love there to be a button that you can press to, like, disable the recommended jumping position, basically. Also, I didn't actually notice, like, from up there. I just noticed that there was, like, this room. Didn't even notice, like, the star. Okay. And with that, I have the very last star of the game. To my understanding, I'm assuming that there's, like, not a lot more. And that means in the next episode, we can go for whatever is left of the game, because admin sure isn't free yet. And that's it. Not even an achievement. Wow. To be fair, like sometimes my achievements just don't pop up. I don't know if there's actually one. But yeah, we have 16 stars and 17 people freed. I just wanted to see, like, I honestly, like, I would have had to, like, jump around here. I don't think that's quite possible. Or, like, at least around this one. Yeah, like, I absolutely do not see a way outside of, like, you know, going the long way around. But hey, I'm not gonna complain. It's, I think, a reasonable puzzle. This one, again, is like, I mentioned this before, I prefer puzzles that you can kind of figure out. This is one that's quite decent because you have like a vantage point, right? That makes it quite bearable. Like, originally I checked like the corners of the map, obviously, because I tend to do that, but then I just went like up there again and tried to remember where I found like all of the stars. And like this one was like one of the areas I wasn't actually looking for in the beginning just because I had like a star next to it, but then again, noticed like the room next to it. But yeah, I guess with that, we are done here. And I would say this is also probably the end of the episode, just because, you know, thematically it probably fits a lot better like this. So in any case, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be seeing you next time, when we are going towards the finale. So till then, have a good one, and bye-bye.